Oi, oi, gente, tudo bom? Oi, hi. How are you? I was out of the internet at the time that we've been planned, but I stopped by right now just to say hi. And I've been reflecting upon Judas and his betrayal to Jesus. And today it came a voice, love your enemies. And then I was thinking, how can we identify our enemies? I don't see myself having any enemies in my life. Enemy is such a strong word. We see people that do things that we disagree. We know people that did bad things to us in one sense or the other. But today I was like, wow, this expression has so much power. The enemies. I don't see myself having any enemy, and I was never anybody's enemy. I don't know what you think about that, and I would love to know. I would love to know. Um, the There's a little message here. I'd love to know how. What do you think about enemies? Did you have? You don't need to say names, of course, or be too explicit. But did you ever face someone or a group or um, a place that you consider your enemy, or you had the feelings of of that those people are your enemy, or you feel yourself their enemy, or they project on you that you are the enemy? How this is around you? Because to love everybody, to love, of course, to love the ones that love us is always easier. To love the ones that don't love us, it's already a challenge. But to love the ones that hate us, or in the next level, the ones that are our enemies, it's pretty tough, pretty strong, pretty hard for me. It's hard to imagine. So today I wanna just take some time here with you, and we reflect upon people that maybe hurt you, or maybe you hurt the person um, intentionally because you're angry, or you hurt without even noticing that you're hurting and people take you as enemy. So whatever it is that is in your um, it's around you, in your thoughts or your feelings, that would be considered enemy. And let's take some time to forgive ourselves if it was the case you did something wrong to others. I'll be reflecting with you about my life. Did we do did you do did I do anything so badly to anyone, intentionally or not, that people took me or take me as enemy? I think that deserves some reflection about it, because if there is any implication in this sense, I think the first step is to forgive yourself. Whatever it is, whatever you're thinking, whatever you said or didn't do or didn't say was taken, that you were able to forgive yourself. If it's the case, to ask for forgiveness. Or if you take somebody as enemy, if you are able in your heart, understand that the person is in a different moment of his or her understanding or spiritual understanding, if you're able to have compassion as a human being, as a son or a daughter of God, and you can have compassion enough to start your process of forgiving. And what came to me, as I said, is Judas. I I've been watching Chosen, and I was so angry at him. And we know the story, but we already know the story. It's not a spoiler. We know what he did. But we know as a history, as paintings and the written stuff. But when in a series, right, you see the person acting and doing and talking, it brings to life that part of the story, and it's so painful. And in many moments, it's like, oh, Judas, really. I was so angry at him. And then I laughed at myself and I was like, ah, Judas. It's so sad, right? You to have him believing so much in Jesus and being so, but want Jesus do what he wanted him to do. Didn't get the, didn't get, he didn't get it. That Jesus was really the Son of God and was doing things accordingly to the Lord's orders, not something that Jesus would think that is better or. So Judas mistakenly really thought that the kingdom, the God's kingdom, was going to really build a kingdom, a physical kingdom, and needs the money, and needs to collect the money, and he really didn't get the essence. And the reality, I didn't know that he had killed himself. I didn't know that. And I never dig in this story of the apostles, what happened after Jesus passed and came back. And I I didn't follow much. And I was so surprised when I was reading the spoilers that the actor actually said the villain. Sometimes people get the side of the villain. Sometimes people get really angry at the villain. And he said, the actor, but I never saw any villain that they took their own life. And he said that for acting this way, it was really hard for him to understand that process of the villain having such an attitude. And that's when I that was a spoiler for me. So that's when I realized that what he did. And the reason why we've been here every day to pray is to pray, to take some time to dedicate to pray, to just elevate our thoughts, our mind, our heart, our soul to above, and deal with all this tough stuff that's going on, the tough stuff that we are dealing. We have areas in the world that are harder, and the other areas of the world just get some consequences of what's going on. So I've been here just reminding you to pray more, short periods of time, maybe many times a day. Every time you hear the news, or you remember something, or you hear a comment, or you make a comment, just wash yourself with peace and love and healing. I I believe in the power of prayer. I absolutely believe in the power of prayer. And if you believe so, and we learned as Christians, we learned that when one or more people get together to pray in his name, he would be present. So I so believe that. And this heaviness that is over our earth lately, the last months, I believe we can lift it up, make some decisions on this darkness, and just project our light, the light that we learned with Jesus. And we need to practice this. We need to prove him that we learned, and we are able to do what he always believed in us, that we are capable. Once we have a faith, even a faith that is such as small as a mustard seed, we could move mountains. So we need to really dig in who we are and what we've been doing, and to have faith just to celebrate good moments is, yeah, it's good, but to have faith when things are so dark and so ugly, when everywhere you look there is no, the human justice is so, it's failing. Not that there is no justice, not there is no, I believe it's good people. There are lots of good people, but when there is a, a dark and a nasty connection with the bad intentioned people, it's disastrous. And we are living these in many areas of the world. So because we are not supposed to feel that we are victims, but we are supposed to really feel the power inside of us. God trusts us. Jesus trusted us. We have the power he gave to us. He instilled in us. It's time. That's the time we need to just bring all the power up and out and claim the Jesus kingdom now, here and now, through our voice, our words, through our faith, through our power, claiming, throwing in the universe, everywhere, inviting people to pray with you, with us. Pray more during the day. Really dedicate some minimum time to send light towards this thick layer of darkness, to really send lots of light and love and peace and healing. And then from above, from above, all the divine power will see our work. We are really doing our job. We are really working 2000 years later, still, of course, with so many people doing, really creating this divine kingdom here on earth, and keep talking about that, and planting this kingdom here inside of our hearts, and to everywhere, if the person is faithful or not. Maybe, and many times, in the moment of that despair are the moments that many people, many souls are given to Jesus, are given to the Lord. Many times in the moment of despair, people really surrender to the power of God. So, my friends, I invite you to be more in touch with your faith, with your prayers, night and day, and let's make this big revolution of love and care and healing to our planet. I leave you with a kiss. We are every day here normally at 8 p.m. The time of California, Pacific time. And I hope to see you here tomorrow. Bye, love. Bye bye.